Everybody, today I'm going to be teaching you how to lube or clean a Rubik's Cube. I'm in my RV right now. I'll be back home soon, but this is just where I am for now. See my reflection? But you can't see my face. So what you're going to want to do is you are going to want to take your cube apart. This is just a V cube 3x3. It's really bad. I put tons and tons of Vaseline in it, and it's so Vaseline-y. So I think I'm just gonna clean it. So let me grab the supplies real quick. I am sorry that it's raining, but when you're gonna need the items, some paper towels, obviously, your lubricant. I'm using Vaseline. This is obviously not good for speed cubes, but this is really not very good. But this is after Vaseline, but I'm gonna clean it out. If you're using petroleum jelly, Q-tip would be nice, and a bowl, a medium size, so you can fit the whole entire cube and all the parts in it. You're going to need to take apart the cube. So I'll be back once I have it all taken apart and put the core and everything into the bowl. Okay, so now once you have everything in it and everything taken apart, as you can see, it's got so much Vaseline in it. So focus. Well, you can kind of see it, and all the pieces also have Vaseline. So you might do this a couple times, not more than 5. It shouldn't take too long. But next, you're gonna want to fill it up with water. Now, once you have it filled up with water, it can just be regular temperature, cold or warm. It just needs to be water. You're gonna kind of mix it all in and let it soak for a little bit. Just kind of mix it in, get everything out. You can use a toothbrush, but toothbrushes actually would be a better idea, honestly. Or you can take it all out, put it on a paper towel, then individually scrub it and then put it off. But I'll come back to once it's all clean. So while you're waiting for all this to get all on, what you can do instead of putting this in there, you can put all the pieces. If you have like 2 sinks and a drying sink, you can I did this already. You can take all the pieces, put them in there, wash them with your sink, and get the soap and scrub them all, rinse them, and then put it back in there. And then it'll be extra clean. As you can see, there's no gunk at all. But I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit. And what you can do while you're waiting is practice other cubes. You can just practice all your other cubes while you're waiting. And also get all your stuff. But then, we gotta wait like 3 minutes or something. I'll set it for kitchen timer. I'll set it for 3 minutes. And I'll come back once the time is up. Okay, now the time is up. Then what you can do with all your pieces is I've got lots of paper towels, but you can grab some paper towels and grab all the pieces and set them out. So all of the pieces out. Okay, and if there are some pieces still with gunk on it, you can still just clean them off, wipe them, then set them. Then you can separate them the middles and edges. This. Alright, that's on. Okay, just a little bit on them. Okay, and then now once you've got all your things all laid out, you can put the cube back together. Or what I'm going to do is I'm going to lube some pieces. Wait a second. So what you can do, oh crap, is you can get certain pieces. If you have the Q-tip or your lube, you can put a little bit on there and then get the edges of the pieces if this will focus. You can get little bits on there, if I can even get some. Only get a little bit. You don't want to over lube it like I did, because then it gets kind of annoying. And do that to only some of the pieces, like a couple edges, like that. Also dry these off as well. Let me get some more. That. Okay, then you can get some of these edges. That. And just, you can rub it in. Again, only some. You don't want to overlube it. It's not very good to put it in the core, but if your cube is super, super sandy, you can. That's only in like super insane situations. So yeah. I'm gonna get all these. Get a couple. Now I'm going to grab a little bit more, and I'm going to. Now don't like over lube the core, but just put a little bit. Like, you can put it under those little things, those little indents, and then dry it off. And also put it on the sides. Don't put it in the core, because then that's just going to get it all slow. And that's not what we want. If you're a speed cuber, that's not what you want. If you're a average cuber, kind of like me, it doesn't really matter. But let's get that, and I'll dry them real quick. I'm such an idiot. You have to dry it before you lube it. But you want to be careful, because sometimes there can be water. If you have these kind of pieces, there can be water sometimes in the inside. If there's a focus, I'll show you. You can see there's water in here. But yeah, just gotta shake all of that out, then dry it, and then put it with the other ones that I have here. Got a whole bunch right there. Probably could see my face a little bit here. Now obviously do that for all the others, like that. Then obviously you want to dry your core, because there's still gonna be some water in it. So just grab a paper towel. You can wrap it around. Just really try to get the insides and stuff. You'll feel it. You'll feel all the springs. You can pull it up and get under. And then you can lube the edges. Again, only lube the edges of the core, because I've learned from mistakes. It depends on what kind of lube you have, but if you have Vaseline, try to put it on the edges. If you have a different kind of lube, I don't know what it is, maybe see the instructions on it, like if it's a speed lube, like with an injector, maybe you should put that inside, but inside the core. But turn on the light, you should put that in there, but just gonna dry it all out. So now once you have lubed all your pieces, you're gonna not want to have lots of gunk and like big blocks of it, so you can wipe it off with your finger. Now this is gonna get if you're using Vaseline, it's gonna be kind of annoying, but yeah, you're gonna have to do it. So yep. I'll be back once I've done. Now once you have lubed or taken off all the excess lubricant, you're going to want to put the cube back together. And again, make sure everything's dry. Lube, not too much lube, but all dried, and put it all back together. Now, I don't know if I should show you how I put it back together, but I might as well. I don't know if this video is going to cut off because my stupid phone, it won't let me go past 10 minutes. But if you ever get lube on your hands, just wipe it off. But you're going to want to do a corner. It's kind of like Z3 cubings kind of way. There we go. Okay, I wipe off my fingers. So you're going to do a corner. So you're going to find the black, orange, and blue piece. And the corners, here it is. Black, orange, and blue. Put that up in there. And then I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I'm gonna try to find now the blue and orange corner piece, and I found it, or middle edge piece. So I'm gonna put that in there. All the others, and boom, and I've got that in there. Then you're gonna put black and blue. Sorry, it's really rainy outside. So you'll see I got the black and blue. Get the corner inserted. Alright, to lube. Your hands are going to get lubey if you are using Vaseline, but it's part of the process. You can always just wash your hands off after. Hands are so lubey. Crap! Peace. I'm gonna get another paper towel. And then you're gonna do this corner now. You're gonna do this corner, and you're gonna do the bottom two layers. Real quick. So I'm gonna do, again, you'll see I gotta do green, black, and orange. So I gotta find green, black, and orange. So green, no, green, what's this? Green, black, and orange. No. I need to find green, black, and orange. No, it's green, black, and red. Green, black. Okay, I found it. So now you're gonna put this piece. I'm sure I look like an idiot for all you guys who can see it. But you're gonna want to. Now you're gonna want to turn this like 45 or halfway, and then you can try to put it in. Get in there. Okay, so I got it in there. That was really not hard. I just was putting it in wrong. Then I'm gonna find the green and orange piece. It looks like, no, green and orange. Let's see. Is it? Yep. And then you're gonna put that in like that. And make sure it's the right way up. Put that in, and then do that with the other. My hands are still so looey. I'm gonna find another green and black. See where that is. Green and black. Here it is. I'm gonna put that in. Now you've got this. Now you can do this top side like that, and then you have just this side. So I'll come back once I have that. Okay, so now I've got all that in. Of course, once this is fully assembled, you're gonna want to wipe off all the lube, excess. But I'm gonna finish it with you guys. Just gonna wanna put this in right way. I'm gonna put the corner piece in. Then I'm gonna put another corner piece in. Or yeah, put two in next to each other. And then you can put the middle piece. You're gonna wanna turn it 45 degrees for the middle pieces. So I need red and blue, or no, red. Okay. I'll get that in. So now I'm going to do the other two corner pieces. So I'm gonna do the red and yellow and blue, and I'm gonna do red. Was that right? Yes. I don't know what Did I put something in it all? No, I don't think I did. Okay. Now I've got all that in. All the corner pieces in. Now you're gonna put all the edge pieces in. Turn it at 45, snap it in. For all of them, this is probably the easiest part. Except for maybe the last one. But, you know, it's not gonna be that hard. And now I've got a cube. Now I'm gonna get a paper towel, obviously. For my hands and the cube. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just wipe off all the lube pieces and lube edges. And I will come back once I got that in. I've actually recently found out that if you use a baby wipe, it doesn't need to be scented, but if you want it to smell like the baby wipe, you can get it scented, but if you rub it all off, or rub it, get all of the... Now it's fine, the edges will be wet. And then you're going to grab a paper towel. Do I have a dry one? Yes. Then you're going to wipe it all off. Wipe all the moisture off. And then I've got so many paper towels. Jeez. Let me throw those away. Okay. And then you see, yeah, you have a really nice cube. This cube is really nice. And I can do solves on it. It feels so much nicer than it did. It's quiet. Except whenever I put it right up in your face, it's not as quiet. But you can always wipe it twice. I'm gonna wipe my hands. Actually, quick life hack. If you need if your hands get really dry, what you can do, put a little bit of Vaseline on your hands, rinse it, and it'll be all smooth and nice, and it helps. And I have that problem every time I wash my hands, they always get dry afterwards. But I guess that's a good thing, but it's kind of annoying for me. And boom, that's how you lube a cube with Vaseline or petroleum jelly. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you all have a great day.